Alright, I just wanted to document something that I've been having a problem with recently and see if anyone else is having the same problem or, if they are having the problem and don't know how to fix it. I've got a workaround. It's not necessarily a good one, but it does seem to work, at least for a little while. So recently I've been trying to play a lot of PSO2, right here, Phantasy Star Online 2, the North American version. Um, when it runs pretty well on my PC. The problem is that sometimes it doesn't want to run. It'll just not do anything at all. I can run it as administrator. I'm the only person that uses this computer. It's my computer. Nobody else has literally touched it ever in the 7 months since I built it. Um, but it doesn't do anything ever. It just sits there. And right now that's kind of by design. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to actually run the game. I'm just trying to uh, show what I've been dealing with. So I've had to basically uninstall and then reinstall the game every 2 to 3 days for the last 2 weeks. So 4 to 6 times I've had to uninstall and reinstall the game, which sucks. It's really bad. After that, it's perfectly fine for a couple of days and or a day and a half at least, and then it just shits the bed again. And I don't know why. Um, Even uninstalling it the initial time was very difficult. It would not. I've actually got it open over here because I'm still trying to uninstall it. This has been running for a while now, and it just never. This progress bar never updates. And so I'm not. That's fine. Whatever. This is totally fucked. Um, but what I had to do is go into here into program files and then modifiable Windows apps. PSO2 bin is the only folder I've got inside of there. I'm pretty sure the modifiable Windows apps folder is used, as far as I know, only for like software that you are downloading from the Microsoft Store. But this is the only thing that I've ever downloaded from the Microsoft Store because I'm not a fucking animal. There are probably other things that are worth installing there, but who cares? So, but in order to actually uninstall this shit, I have to go in here, and then these two Win32 folders you basically have to delete. And then after that, I believe you can just delete the whole PSO2 bin, and then it'll just go away. I believe if you try to delete the PSO2 bin before you delete those other two folders, it will give you some sort of error. It's been a couple of days since I've tried doing that, so I forget exactly. I've gotten a whole bunch of errors on doing a whole bunch of different things. But this is the guide that I found, and it seemed to work well enough for me. So then after that, I had to go back here and go to Documents. And there was a Sega folder in here that I actually just deleted a few minutes ago. So you'd find a Sega folder in here, and then the only Sega thing I had in there was PSO2, so I just deleted the entire Sega folder, because it wasn't going to affect anything else. I don't actually have any other Sega games installed right now. Um, and then, once you've done those two things, you can come down here to the add and remove apps or whatever. Just, search for remove, add and remove programs. That is this right here. Scroll down to the P's, get Phantasy Star Online 2, and then you'll have a little uninstall button, just like that. So for me, this also doesn't ever update. Like I said, this uninstall has been running for a while now, and I don't know that it's actually done anything because I haven't actually deleted all those other files. So what I've had to do is manually delete those files in the modifiable Windows apps folder and the documents, then come in here and uninstall it here, and then just let it sit for a while because this progress bar never updates. It doesn't. I have no idea when it's done, if it's doing anything. No idea. I'm like completely in the dark. And then once I'm just done waiting, because I decided to be, because I have no idea what's going on, I just restart the computer. And then usually when I boot the computer back up and I come in here and I search for it in my apps and features, usually it's gone. And then at that point I can reinstall it from the Windows Store, which is usually fairly effortless, at least for me. I know a lot of other people have had a lot of other problems with the Windows Store. The store itself seems to function just fine for me. So I guess I'm lucky there. But this. Oh. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll see what this does. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, I'm fucking with it. So I don't know how that happened. Like, I don't know if that's from one of the times I tried to click on it 10 minutes ago, or the one that was like 3 minutes ago, or 5 minutes ago. Whenever I started recording this thing, I don't even know. For whatever reason, this thing is totally fucking broken. Uh, and so I'm gonna actually have to, properly go through the steps, uninstall and reinstall for the sixth time in the last 2 fucking weeks. This shit is very frustrating. And I'm actually enjoying playing the game a lot, but this just makes me not want to fucking touch it. Or at the very least, I guess, investigate this PSO2 tweaker app to see if I can do something with that and access the North American version through that other launcher, because that might just solve all of my problems if that's possible, but I haven't actually looked into that yet. Um, so, yeah, I don't know what else to do to fix this shit other than reinstalling it. I've tried looking up a whole bunch of things and looking through forum posts and stuff, and I haven't seen anyone else suffering this exact same problem. At least not repeatedly like this. So, if someone ends up seeing this and is having that same problem, and you find another workaround, obviously let me know. I hate this, and I want it to end as quickly as possible. So if you could help me out, I would appreciate it. Or if you were having the same problem as me and hadn't found the same solution that I had, I guess I hope this helps, and I wish you better luck than me. So I guess that's it. Thanks, guys.